We made it to a new country on this hippie trail.
Country number 11, Georgia.
Georgia.
And the border crossing was a breeze.
Yeah.
Crossed the border with Boris in less than 20 minutes.
And I had to walk separate to cross the border because passengers and drivers have to be different ways to enter.
Very weird, but it is what it is. And now we're in Batumi, the first big city after crossing the border. And
it's a new world.
It's a new world. It's like we're back in Europe. Very European feel, this coastal town.
A beach town.
Yeah, people wearing bikinis again.
Yeah.
You can actually go inside the Black Sea, which we might do this afternoon.
It would be nice to have a swim in the Black Sea.
But first, we have to get some money and a SIM card. And then have lunch. And
I think we're gonna stay here sometime.
Yeah, the beach looks very inviting.
Yep.
Machti SIM card, done. 2 minutes. Don't know what's happening in this country, but everything is in a breeze.
Very fast.
Very fast.
Great country.
So far. And lunch?
Lunch, coffee, swim in the Black Sea.
That's on the program this afternoon. But first, lunch or coffee.
We're in Georgia, and that means
Georgian wines. And we were warned, it has a very different taste than it is. I have to get used to it. After this, a few typical Georgian dishes are arriving.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Eggplants with walnuts. Looks good. And with Georgian beans.
Still waiting for our potato dish. I'm going to try these Georgian dumplings, also with potatoes. Oh. Very tasty.
The other dishes?
Wait for the potatoes. No longer going to wait for our potatoes. Time to dig in. Very happy we found this cafe restaurant. Typical Georgian food.
Thank you. Potatoes. Like fries, big fries.
First hours in Georgia are on par. Going to enjoy our lunch and see you back on the road.
The moving sculpture tells the tragic love story of Ali and Nino. Ali, an Azerbaijan Muslim, and Nino, a Georgian Catholic princess, end up in tragic circumstances that kept them apart. The statue is a symbol of love, despite nationality and belief.
The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
Back in Boris, it's 35 degrees inside, but we're not leaving yet. We just walked along the promenade, the boulevard, and we have to go into the sea, of course, because we're all sweaty to cool off a bit before we leave this. Batumi is before we leave this city, Batumi.
Really nice.
Really nice city. Great boulevard, great parks,
Good food.
very good food. Coffee was a little bit strong,
Different.
different,
Different than we used to drink.
Turkish style.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sweating.
It's a sauna.
Yeah, it's a sauna here inside.
I think the best thing to do is after Batumi leave as fast as possible higher up.
Yeah. We're going in the true direction of Svaneti, but it's going to be for tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I guess, because it's quite a drive. But first, oh, sweat in my eyes, dip in the Black Sea.
Our first time in the Black Sea.
Black Sea, hot water.
We had a really great day in Batumi. It's a nice beach town. We had good food, we had our SIM card, we have money, local money. And now we want to go to another place, but there's a problem. Traffic jam.
We have arrived at our first camping spot in Georgia.
Yeah.
Next to a river, beautiful place.
Good spot. We have a great place, we are leveled, so that's also positive.
Yeah, in the middle of the forest next to a river. Going to be a quiet night, I guess.
And we bought bread.
Fresh.
We haven't seen a lot of bakeries
No.
yet.
So we'll see what the bread situation is here in Georgia.
Yeah.
Morning, we survived our first night in Georgia. Proud of you. She's not awake yet.
Morning.
Actually a very good place here with a lot of noisy children here last night when we arrived playing in the river. But once they were gone, it was magic. We jumped in the river. Going to jump again this morning, maybe,
Yes,
because it's cool. The water's cold.
we will do that after
We will try that.
breakfast.
First breakfast. Change clothes.
All good, all good.
It's too early for her. We just thought we haven't told you yet what we are going to do here in Georgia.
No.
First of all, we have roughly 6 weeks for Georgia and Armenia before going to Iran.
Only a short time.
So only a very short time for these two countries. I think we're going to stay
First as Svaneti.
1 month in
1 month.
Georgia,
Yeah.
and
Then we see how much time is left. before
Svaneti
before we
first.
go to Iran. Svaneti. Then we go to Tbilisi because we have to go for a visa.
Yeah, we have to pick it up in the embassy of Iran in Tbilisi.
Yeah,
It's approved.
that's a good thing. And
So
then
we're going to focus mainly here in Georgia of the Southern Caucasus, the mountains,
the mountain area to
cool
go hiking.
temperatures.
And think after it's Kazbegi, and then you'll see what else we're gonna see.
Because if we're going to spend here 1 month in Georgia, we only have 10 days probably for Armenia.
Yeah, that's
So
very fast.
we'll see. First,
Breakfast.
and a dip in the river.
place is this?
First night in Georgia,
Yeah.
it's a really great spot.
It was just a stop for the night, but it's
And we're still here, we're still here. We just made a little walk around the van in the forest,
The hanging bridge,
probably from the Soviet era.
the river, perfect to swim in.
Yeah. We're now 218 days on the road and still enjoying every moment of it.
Still happy? Very happy.
Yeah.
We did.
Of course, one day is better than the other, but overall, looking forward to the next 280 days.
Yeah. It's not feeling like you're that long on the way,
No,
on the road.
no. And I said it earlier this week when I wake up in the van, it feels like I'm at home.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign, I guess.
Boris is our home.
Nah. It's beautiful here.
So now we'll have a coffee and then leave for the next place.
Yeah, in the mountain, in the direction of Mestia, Svaneti region. First a coffee. And enjoy this place a little bit longer.
Nature is so beautiful.
We arrived at our spot of the day. We're looking forward to the river. It's parked a spot next to the river. It's 39 degrees. But unfortunately, I think they drained the plug. There's no water. No river anymore. Only in the distance you see a lot of sand where the river was blowing in the wind because it's a very strong wind. So strong we're not going to stay here. We can't even open the doors.
And 39 degrees is a little bit
Too hot. So we look further, unfortunately. No luck. Look for a new spot. Second spot we're trying out today is spot on. We are parked under a tree in the shadow because it's 41 degrees already. See nature, big meadow, and it's walking through 3 little piglets and next to a river over there. So maybe you can take a jump in the water to cool down, and hopefully we have good internet because it's championships cycling today. Trying to watch it. Yeah, we're lucky. A quick check-in after dinner. Bicycle race is still going on, a few laps to go. As you can see, we moved under the trees because the sun of course was turning. Closer to the water, everyone's left so we can have a dip in the water, cool down. And man, it's beautiful here. It feels like we're in New Forest National Park in southwest England, but instead of the horses, can you see? Instead of the horses here in southwest England, here we have free roaming pigs and cows. It's beautiful. It's like a big meadow with a cool stream next to it. It's really beautiful. Could get used to this. Second day in Georgia. Second day waking up next to a river, and second time we go for, oh, careful, for a dip before breakfast. This will be the last time because tomorrow we wake up in the mountains. Much colder, I guess.
You go, just need some time.
I'm coming.
At your own pace, you need to find your way. thing that matters to me. You do not know what I have in mind. I'll pack our bags, we'll be on our way.
We have a long day ahead of us.
Yeah. First shopping.
Have to go to the supermarket, fill up Boris because he have an empty tank, then drive into the mountains slowly probably.
I think it's more than 4 hours drive.
But what do you want? What's your biggest need? Every hour we spend together.
We just went shopping, but it was rather disappointing. There's no variety almost of vegetables and fruits, and for the rest there are small supermarkets.
Markets, won't call them super.
Small markets, even plant-based milk we can't find here. So hopefully in other places we have more luck. We'll see. We have bread.
And we went to the gas station,
Yeah.
and the whole car smells like diesel. The guy spilled diesel over our keys.
Oh, he
Didn't care.
didn't care, he was smiling. We had to clean it ourselves. He had no tissue, he had nothing for us, so I
Keys
can't,
are smelling, hands are smelling.
I can't say our first days here that the people are so welcoming. I can't say that. Maybe that's changed, will
It's
change.
like forbidden to be friendly.
Yeah, they're not,
Hopefully it changes.
they're not saying a lot. No.
Nothing.
Hopefully it changed to the better.
Just staring game.
It's a staring game, so we will see. One good thing already today is that we found water to fill up our water tank. Very easy to find it.
And you can see the mountains already in front of us.
Yeah,
The mountains are calling.
we're really on the way to the mountains. Fresh bread! Fresh bread, straight from the clay oven. Woo! Hot, hot. Ooh, so hot, so hot. Only 2 lari. This really makes my day. Found fresh local bread. It's made in a clay oven, so it looks special, very special shape. And I try it first. It has a taste like naan bread, the Indian bread, but it's the same way they make it. They put it to the sides of the clay oven, and I think it's really tasty. We are now here in Mestia. We stopped at the side of the road because we can't find any place here. Eve is already driving more than 6 hours. We started at 9 this morning and still we can't find the place. Or they are far away, dusty, in no man's land, nothing to do there. The roads are terrible here in Georgia. So now we have to see what's next. Turning back, down. I have no idea. We Eve the same. We are hungry, getting a bit grumpy, tired of of the drive. Let's hope we find something great. Now we drive to the next spot here in Mestia, spot number 7, 8, I have no idea, a lot. Hopefully this one is good. We hope to have cooler weather, but still it's very hot here.
34 degrees.
34 degrees. And this spot is near the chairlift. Hopefully that's great, otherwise we have to drive on and on today. This is a spot at the chairlift. It's just on a grass field, not a very big one. There's some shit from horses and flies, but nothing to drive that far to be on this place. It's very disappointing.
Because no place will justify 200 kilometers, but still this place, can't see it.
No.
Can't see the charm yet.
And the other places were not better. So we have no other choice than to stay here.
Everyone's raving about Mestia and Svaneti, but still can't see it. No idea why.
Maybe tomorrow.
I doubt. Recovered a little bit already, but not much will happen tonight. So tired, I have a headache, concentrating all day. It was a brutal day, very bad roads, long distance, hot.
Very bad roads.
Don't know what we're going to do the next days, if we're going to stay here tomorrow, maybe. Maybe it's better we stay here so I can recover a little bit before returning, because we have to go the same road again, downhill. We'll let you know in due time. But for now I'm going to sign out, enjoy a beer, and Anne just said she's going to make a chili. So I'm going to enjoy my chili. We have a little bit of internet here, so maybe we can watch some vlogs. Time to relax. See you tomorrow, the day after, next week, next month, I don't know. See you soon.
Überhaupt erst bekommen. Wir machen aber jetzt erstmal so eine schnelle Lösung mit John, damit wir auch weiterfahren können. Und zwar wird in die Kühlflüssigkeit so eine selbst...
I'm making pancakes this morning, especially for Eve, because he had a difficult drive yesterday to come here to the mountains, and he loves pancakes. So I think he will be very happy. Pancakes with bananas.
If you don't know the way, we can stop and make a change. I know we walk for days, losing hope, fading love. This night
These,
will
honey,
be okay.
especially for you, made with love. And here with maple syrup, of course.
We just finished a tasty lunch. Thank you for the pan.
Breakfast we call it.
We still call it breakfast. Tasty pancakes.
Yeah.
Had a good night. Still have a bit of a headache because of the stress of yesterday, but
Great temperatures to sleep.
perfect temperatures to sleep. Cools down
to
to 12 degrees, I guess.
Yeah.
So it was great. We're going to stay here today. It's pretty quiet here.
There's a lot
The
to
chairlift is not running yet.
We can do always something in the village.
Yeah, I have to edit it a lot.
Cooking.
Yeah, kitchen is your domain. And we have to look what we're going to do the next days.
I hope we can do a hike tomorrow.
Yeah, but for instance on overlanding they say never leave your van unattended here because there's a lot of theft here. So we don't know what to do
Or
yet.
you have to drive to the city center, there's a police office, stay there and start to walk from there.
Yeah, but all the walks here are big distances.
Yeah, many hours to walk.
Maybe sometimes too long because we're out of shape. We're getting old and has weak knees, so we have to be careful. But we'll see what we do and we'll let you know. Our first day here in Svaneti is coming to an end.
Yeah, and we won't leave
No,
We
it's
will
not going
see.
to be our last one.
We see the mountains.
But for now, we're going to enjoy our dinner.
Yeah. I made homemade pita bread with fatouche.
Yeah, made from scratch. She did a great job.
I'm a baker.
I did some editing today
Yeah.
on this vlog, so we're going to upload it tonight. But what we are going to do here the next days, for that you have to tune in.
To next vlog, next
vlog.
week. So we hope you like this vlog. If you like this vlog, please give it a thumbs up.
Leave a comment, we like to hear from you.
Yeah. And we hope to see you next week, and subscribe if you haven't already.
Of course. Now,
Thank you for watching, and we will enjoy our dinner.
I will. See you next week.
See you, bye. Looks good.
Looks good.
The tastes good.
It's good.
It's good. Bread too.